Right now, there is a jar of anti-aging cream sitting on a bathroom shelf somewhere in America that contains an ingredient the European Union classified as a known carcinogen. Not a suspected one, a known one. The kind that made European regulators put it on a banned substances list alongside lead and mercury, and you might be rubbing it into your face every single night before bed. In 2009, the European Parliament passed Cosmetics Regulation 1223, one of the strictest consumer safety laws on the planet. That regulation contains a list of over 1,600 chemicals that are completely banned from any skincare product, any moisturizer, any serum sold anywhere in Europe. The USA federal government, by comparison, has banned roughly 11, not 1,100. 11. But this isn't about the full list. This is about one specific category of chemicals that shows up in anti-aging products more than almost anywhere else. And the reason it keeps showing up will make you want to go check your medicine cabinet tonight. They're called formaldehyde-releasing preservatives. You won't see the word formaldehyde printed on your moisturizer bottle because that would be a little too obvious. Instead, these chemicals hide behind technical names on the ingredient label: DMDM hydantoin, quaternium-15, imidazolidinyl urea, diazolidinyl urea. These compounds do exactly what their category name suggests. Once they're mixed into your night cream or anti-aging serum, they slowly and continuously release small amounts of formaldehyde gas. That's the same formaldehyde used to preserve dead tissue in biology labs, the same chemical that the World Health Organization classified as carcinogenic to humans back in 2004. The purpose is straightforward. Anti-aging products are full of water, plant extracts, peptides, and botanical ingredients that bacteria love. Without a preservative, that expensive jar of collagen cream would become a petri dish within weeks. Formaldehyde releasers are dirt cheap and extremely effective at killing microbes, so manufacturers have been using them for decades. But European scientists started asking a different question, not whether these preservatives keep products shelf stable, but what happens when a woman applies a formaldehyde-releasing cream to her face every single night for 10 or 20 years straight. The skin absorbs these chemicals. Studies conducted at laboratories across Europe found that even low concentrations of free formaldehyde triggered contact dermatitis in sensitized individuals. And in 2022, the European Commission tightened the rules even further through Regulation 2022-1181, lowering the warning threshold from 0.05% down to 0.001%. Any product releasing formaldehyde above that trace amount now has to carry a warning label that says contains formaldehyde in bold print on the packaging. In America, no such warning exists. The FDA does not require pre-market safety testing for cosmetics. A company can put a formaldehyde-releasing preservative in your anti-aging moisturizer and sell it at the drugstore without ever proving it is safe for long-term use on human skin. The burden is on you to figure that out. And this is where the story gets personal. Some of the biggest beauty companies in the world sell products in both the American and European markets. When European regulators updated their banned ingredients list, these companies did reformulate. They removed the formaldehyde-releasing preservatives, swapped in safer alternatives like phenoxyethanol or benzyl alcohol, and kept selling in Paris, Berlin, and Rome without missing a beat. They proved they could make the product without these chemicals. The technology exists. The alternatives work. But when those same companies ship products to American warehouses, many of them use the original formula, same brand name on the bottle, same packaging design on the shelf, different ingredient list on the back. A woman in London gets the cleaner version. A woman in Ohio gets the one with quaternium-15 still in it. Think about that for a second. The company already knows how to make the product without this ingredient. They're already doing it for European customers. They just choose not to do it for you. Now, a few U.S. states have started catching on. California and Maryland passed laws banning formaldehyde and quaternium-15 from cosmetics starting in recent years. Washington State went further in 2023 and banned the entire class of formaldehyde-releasing preservatives from cosmetic products. Oregon followed shortly after. But these are state laws, not federal ones. If you live in Texas or Florida or anywhere else without state-level protections, you're still operating under the old rules where almost nothing is off limits. So what do you actually do with this information? First, go to your bathroom right now and pick up every anti-aging product you own. The night cream, the eye cream, the serum, the moisturizer with SPF. Flip the bottle over and look at the ingredient list. You're scanning for 4 specific names: DMDM hydantoin, quaternium 15, imidazolidinyl urea, diazolidinyl urea. If any of those appear on the label, that product is releasing formaldehyde into your skin every time you use it. Second, before you buy your next skincare product, search for it on the Environmental Working Group's Skin Deep database. It's a free online tool that rates cosmetic products based on their ingredient safety. You type in the product name and it flags anything concerning. It takes about 30 seconds. Third, look for brands that voluntarily formulate to European Union standards even when they're selling in America. These companies exist. They're choosing to meet the stricter safety threshold because they've decided American customers deserve the same protection as European ones. You'll often see language on their websites about being EU compliant or free from formaldehyde donors. You shouldn't have to do a chemistry homework assignment just to buy a moisturizer. But until the FDA catches up with the rest of the developed world, that ingredient list on the back of the bottle is the only thing standing between you and a chemical that Europe decided was too dangerous to put on human skin. If this was useful, subscribe. I break down what the beauty industry doesn't want to explain every single week.